We are live at NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas for a Week 4 clash in which the Red Hot Chargers come to town to take on the undefeated Texans. Nobody quite expected the Texans to have such a great start, but today will be their biggest test yet, facing a deadly offense headlined by superstars such as Justin Herbert, Austin Ekeler, and Keenan Allen. On the other side of the ball doesn't get much better as they still have to combat their defensive forces in Khalil Mack and Derwin James. To do so, they will need not only their defense to make some key stops, but Dameon Pierce must continue to dominate in the run game, and Davis Mills must find some consistency, and soon. The Texans a short while ago made their return in front of the home crowd, and they will be looking to reward their fans with the same result they saw in Week 1, a win. A lot of emotion is on display right now, a lot of clashing stories and momentum will be on display. Justin Herbert is coming off a game in which he threw 5 touchdowns, and he has yet to throw an interception through their first 3 games. The young squad out of Houston is defying all expectations and continues to be one of the best stories in the league. But will that story come to a close today? Chargers head coach Brandon Staley sure hopes so. And with their talent, they very well should. Now is the time. Both teams are set. Fans are hyped. I am ready in the booth. Tremon Smith is getting ready, back to receive as the return man. Dustin Hopkins is getting set, ready to kick this one away. And this game is on. Smith is back. He's lining up. He will take this one from the 9. He goes straight upfield, and he is brought down after a quick 15-yard return, and that will bring out this Texan offense to start the day, led out by their quarterback, Davis Mills. Through 3 games so far, he has been subpar at best, and coming off their visit to Chicago last week in which he threw no touchdowns, he'll be looking to change that narrative today. Will he be able to? He's joining the huddle, and we will be able to find out in just moments away. The offense lines up for their first play of the day. Mills is set. He puts Mechie in motion. It's a handoff to Pierce, and he is lit up in the backfield quickly by the 7th-year defensive tackle, Austin Johnson. What a play to start this game. Let's take another look at this one. But Brandon Staley could not have hoped his team to start even hotter than they just did. He undercut the block attempt by the right guard, A.J. Cann, and made an immediate impact to this game. What a statement by them. They know Dameon Pierce is the workhorse for this team, and if they can take him down, they might just take this entire team down. After a loss of 2, they are now backed up to a 2nd and 12. It's another handoff to Pierce. He is met, but he falls forward, and he gets about 4 on that play. And 3rd and 9. Can they avoid a quick 3 and out? Mills takes the snap, drops back. He rifles over the middle, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by the former All-Pro safety, Derwin James. And this is not how Houston wanted to start this game. What a play by Derwin James. This one was intended for Collins, but it was simply too far off the mark. And when it floated wide, Derwin James came down hard to get possession of that ball and to get his offense in prime position early in this game. Well, this is not how most teams get to start their day on offense, but the Chargers have a lot of help going on to this drive with little field left to go. And it's the help they did not need as they were coming off a game last week in which Justin Herbert was able to throw the 5 touchdowns we talked about before the game. He'll be looking to create another great performance here in Houston. Another point to note, Herbert has yet to throw an interception this year, and Houston will need to create one if they hope to have a chance in this game. Starting this drive with only 31 yards to go, Herbert lines up. He gets the snap, and he drops back. Quick pass to Mike Williams, who picks up 9 on their first play. What a grab by them. A quick throw, getting this offense started quick and early. 2nd and 1. They line up. It's going to be a handoff left to Ekeler, who cuts in, and he gets the first before being brought down by Rasheem Green. A player looking to make an impact on this defense. They need to be able to stop the run game if they hope to have a chance. New set of downs. Now at the 17. Another give to Ekeler. This time up the middle. And he's brought down after picking up 7 on the play. 2nd and 3. They go pass again to Everett, but it's knocked away by the linebacker Blake Cashman. 3rd and 3. Let's see what they decide to go with here. 10 yards to go. They go back to the run with Ekeler. Line paves the way. And he's finally brought down after 8 yards. This offense is grinding away. And this Charger defense is watching their early work pay off from the sideline. They are very excited to see the improvement that they are having every single week, and it's paying off against this weaker opponent in Houston. O-line got off quick, dominated the line of scrimmage, and gave Ekeler a lot of room to work with. What a play. They simply could not stop him. 1st and goal now, 2 yards to go. Let's see what they go with. And they go run again, and Eckler is stuffed. The play was made by the new Texan, Jerome Baker. What a play on the goal line. He sat back, watched the play develop, and was quick to fill that hole, leaving Eckler with nowhere to go. And this defense is hyped and ready to get back out and hopefully force another turnover. Listen, they know their offense is going to capitalize for them if they can just keep making the defensive stops. But first, the Charger offense needs to finish the drive off 1 yard out, and Eckler dives into the end zone, and that is a touchdown to start the scoring on the day. What an effort to punch that one in for 6. What a play by him. Both lines made this a free-for-all, and Baker was loading up to make another goal line stop for his team, but Eckler's athletic display got his team the early lead. Well, the game as important as this one, Texans coach Lovie Smith is anything but happy. I think we have a shot of him coming up. Yes, this was him during that play. He is not happy at all. He knows his team needed to start this game hot. Dustin Hopkins, first kick of the day, is up, and the point after is good. Mills and Pierce are having some words ahead of their second chance drive, knowing they need to turn this game around quick before it gets ugly, but they still seem to be in good spirits. Good thing for them, because if they lost their confidence now, we would never be able to regain it. But Hopkins does kick it away. Traymon Smith is back once more. He takes this one from the 10. He goes straight up, tries to follow some blocks, and he gets all the way up to the 27 before running into a wall. And out comes Davis Mills to try and rejuvenate his team and avoid another costly turnover, especially this early in the game. Starting off again at the 27. They're going to give to Pierce, who cuts left, and he picks up 2. And he is coming off another solid game last week in which he had 15 rushes for 93 yards. And he will need to repeat that today if they hope to topple this AFC West juggernaut. Now it's a 2nd and 8. Another give to Pierce, up the middle. He bowls over Tranquil, and he is finally brought down after 5 on the run. A quick 3rd down. 3 to go. Mills is set. He calls pass. He fires for Collins, and he turns upfield and gets up to the Texan 43. And this is how you face adversity as a young team. And the Chargers did not think they could convert there. They are astonished that they were able to even get a 1st down. About halfway through our first quarter of play already. Back to the ground game. Yes, Pierce weaves inside, and he has a hole. He hits it. He goes, and he gets all the way up to the 45 of Charger territory. What a play. An excellent vision from the young back. That is what they want to see out of him. Back to another 1st down. It's going to be a handoff to play action. Mills looks. Nothing open. And he decides to throw it away before taking the contact through the sack. 2nd and 10. I-form look. They're going to go with another run for Pierce, and he gets a solid 4 out of this one. Impressive play by him. 3rd and 6 in enemy territory. Mills takes the shotgun snap. Drops back. He fires over the middle, and just off the mark for Mechie. That will bring out Johnston to punt, standing at the Texan 40. He gets... No, it's a fake, and he lets it go down the middle. Intercepted, picked off by Chris Rump, and he's brought down at the 25-yard line, and a failed fake punt play has brought about a 2nd straight interception, this time thrown by the punter, Johnston. It was a well-thrown ball, honestly. It looked like his downfield receiver just didn't know it was coming, and those kind of mistakes happen with young teams like this, but credit to the linebacker Rump for getting downfield. A very exciting start as LA taking back over, still up by 7. They go back to Eckler, wide right. He finds a lane, and some great blocking brings him inches short of the 1st. And Chargers head coach Brandon Staley is loving his team's early domination. They are now up to the 34-yard line, and they are hyped. Herbert is set. He goes to the hard count. Some early movement, but no call. And they give to Eckler, and he picks up 4 yards on the play and the 1st down. More importantly, Houston needs to halt this offensive assault. The tight end Everett brought across in motion. And it's going to be another run for Eckler. He follows his blocks out to the right, and he finds daylight. Cashman in pursuit, and he finally brings him down, but not until he gets up to the Texan 38, making that last rush a 24-yarder, and it could have been much, much worse. His O-line continues to be win in the trenches, and some great patient vision allowed him to ride those blocks wide, and he was unlucky to have been caught because he very nearly could have doubled his touchdown total. And Herbert unloads. I wasn't ready. He finds Williams over the middle. He gets up to the 23-yard line. A 15-yard grab on that one. They continue to dominate on the offensive side of the ball. The defensive tackle Blacklock broke through a double team, but Herbert was aware and got the ball out quick to his wide open receiver to get the 1st down. New set of downs on the Texan 23. Herbert gets delayed handoff for Eckler. And he has room up the middle and picks up another 5. So another 5 left to go on second down. Tight formation. Herbert drops, fires quick. Keenan Allen hauls it in, and he is brought down a yard short of pay dirt. But Houston has no answer right now. The tight look caused confusion for the defense. Allen got mashed up with the rookie Petre, and he made him pay on the break of the route, getting his team in position to extend this lead. Coach Smith is not happy. He knows his team needs to step up on the goal line. Last play of the quarter. They go run. Eckler is stopped short. And that will bring us to the end of our first quarter. The Chargers leading 7-0, inches away from putting another touchdown on the board. Let's see if they can capitalize at the start of the second quarter. Chargers still 1 yard out from the end zone. They go with another run. And the Chargers have doubled their lead. Austin Eckler with 2 touchdowns on just as many quarters. The Chargers have bolted their way into Houston and brought a storm of momentum with them. Chargers offensive line continues to dominate, and they give Eckler a walk-in touchdown. Something has to change quickly for the Texans before this one gets real ugly. Incredible work by this offense to keep producing, and the Texan offense knows they have to go out and they have to make something happen here. Mills ready to start his third drive of the day. 2 receivers left, single back. They snap, and it's a handoff to Pierce, who has a lane. He shoves off initial contact, and he gets taken down after a powerful 15 on the ground to start the drive. What a play by him. He continues to show the strength and perseverance in the run game. That gets them up to their own 40. Ball is snapped once more, and they give to Pierce again. He goes left, shoves off Davis, and he falls forward for the first on the tackle from linebacker Drew Tranquill. And again, Pierce is still dominating. He continues to be consistent for them. That is 2 monster runs on back-to-back plays to start this drive. And he may only be a rookie from the 4th round, but he is single-handedly leading his team back into this game, and Lovie Smith is loving that. And the team could not be more hyped. They are energized, keeping their momentum behind him. That last run crossed them into the Charger half. It's going to be a stretch right. Another give to Pierce, who throws out the first, and he's brought down quickly after for what looks like a half-yard loss. It does look like as though Charger linebacker Kyle Van Noy is still down after that play. Here's to hoping he's okay. Back to the action, however. 2nd and 11. They're going to go back to the ground game with Pierce, but he has nowhere to go, and he is brought down after none. So after 2 huge plays, they have a 3rd down. 11 to go. It looks like he lost a little bit on that one. Mills making adjustments. He gets a deep drop. And he fires, and Brevin Jordan hauls it in, but he is 2 yards short of the sticks. That play was made by, again, the linebacker Drew Tranquill. What a play by him. This is a very good offensive play by Mills to extend his time for Jordan across the field, and great work by him to hold in through the coverage. But we have some footage of the Chargers sideline, and they were very happy with that stop. But it looks like on the field, Houston isn't done. They're going for it on 4th, and if I had to guess, yes, it's going to be a fullback dive. A give to the fullback. Janovich finds enough for a gap to get his team the first down, and he continues to be lights out for his team and extend drives. There wasn't much room, but his line got a good push, and he threw himself into the hole and did what had to be done, and now the momentum is back in Houston's hands. Janovich continues to be a positive option for them, not failing them yet this year. And with that, the team is set. The team is ready. We're going to be entering a new set of downs here. They're moving machine in motion once more, and they give it to him on the sweep. He has space on the right. He breaks a tackle, extends, and he is brought down at the 22. Is there anything John Mechie III can't do? That last run for Mechie total for 14. Another run this time for Pierce. Key blocked by Rudolph, and he falls forward and down 1 yard shy of the first. 2nd and 1. Mills set in a shotgun. He gets a hard count, and he gives to the backup back, and he gets just enough, yes, to get his team a new set of downs. 12 yards from a touchdown, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Making adjustments. He's going to give to Pierce. No, he keeps to throws, and he throws to him instead, and he goes down after about 6. A nice play action pass there. 2nd and 4, 5 minutes left in the first half. Mack in the backfield again. They're going to give to him. He cuts middle, finds space, and the Texans have their first score of the day from a man who stepped up a week ago and proved he is a viable asset when needed. Marlon Mack has been on a roll. Hell, if the passing game doesn't work, why not keep feeding your running backs? And they are both proving why it works. Great blocking, great vision, amazing work to get on the board for Houston, and that cuts this Charger lead in half. Another touchdown for Marlon Mack after a very impressive game last week in Chicago. They are loving that. They know they needed a score there. Chargers are going to take back over, and Eckler has been a menace on the ground, averaging 6.1 a carry and 2 touchdowns already in this game. Houston's offense might not matter if the defense can't stop them. Ready to start. Herbert set. They snap. He drops back. Throws right and just off the mark for Williams. Second down after that miss. Let's see what they go with here. Another pass called. He goes for Eckler, but off the mark again. He seems to be rattled. A quick 3rd and 10. Can Houston step up? They're going to go with a third straight pass. Herbert patient. Sits. Goes underneath for Eckler. And it is caught this time, but he is way short, and Los Angeles will be forced to punt for the first time on the day. And they are not happy about that one. Texans take back over. Let's see what they decide to go with. See if they can follow up that touchdown drive. They start with a pass. Mills is looking, but he's met, and he goes down for the sack. Brought down by the former Defensive Player of the Year, Khalil Mack. Mack came screaming off the right side, and Mills just didn't have time to process anything. We wondered how he would produce without Bosa on the other side, and I can tell you, he's still got it. And Coach Brandon Staley is loving it. I believe we have a shot coming up of Staley on the sideline. There we go, clapping it up. He is very excited to see his defense producing as well. And we are at a quick 2nd and 21. How will they respond? It's a play action. And Mills lets it loose. Mechie wide open, hauls in the catch, turns upfield, and he gets up to the 31. And the Houston faithful love to see a bounce back effort like that. Beautiful play design, beautiful throw, and now they have a shot. 1 yard to go. On 3rd down. They're switching up the formation. Adjustments being made. Mechie brought across to the other side of the formation. They snap. Mills moving around and nowhere to go. And he is sacked again, this time by the defensive end, Sebastian Joseph Day. And another play by this defense. Mills was trying to adjust to find different throwing lanes, but the Houston line could not hold up, and it results in a quick 3 and out. What a play by them. Sebastian Joseph Day, stepping up when needed. And that is a frustrating one, but Los Angeles will be taking back over on offense with under 2.5 left in the half. They call pass. Quick fired Williams underneath, and he brings it in for 5, and that will bring us into the 2-minute warning. Chargers up 14-7 over the Houston Texans with 2 minutes left. Let's see what they can do in this drive here. They're set. Another pass. Herbert throws, and we're having a little breakdown, but I believe that was a first down on the play. I apologize for that hiccup in the footage there, but yes, that got a first down. I believe it was a dump down to Eckler. And they're set another pass. Herbert drops back. He sits patient. Throws left wide open Williams. And he's brought down after getting to the Texan 41-yard line. They love this, but they have to keep the ball moving. A good pace here. Now just over a minute left in the half. They're going to give it to Eckler. No, play action. A quick shot in the hands of Keenan Allen, beating Nelson in coverage. And that will bring about LA's first timeout of the half. How will they respond here? They still have some ways to go, but they have a good momentum going on now. 23 yards to go. Trips right. Herbert handles. Over the middle to Ebron. Wide open over the middle to pick up 17, and the second Charger timeout is called. They are driving very well now, getting close. They are now at a 1st and goal from the 6. A 4th straight pass play. Herbert is back. He unloads, and a touchdown for the 4th-year receiver, Jalen Guyton. And that may be the easiest touchdown catch he will have this season. He did a phenomenal job of making a sharp cut back to the ball and created so much space between him and Nelson. Focus was all that was required, and he brought it. Hopkins is out for the extra point. Ball is snapped. Nelson, good jump, and he just barely missed the block. And instead of making up for his coverage breakdown, the kick is good. That was quick and an efficient drive, but do the Texans have time to respond? Hopkins is kicking this one away. Smith is in his own end zone. Will he take this out? He will. He directs 2 for a block. They both grab it. He has space. He's going left, and he is finally brought down after getting up to the Texan 39. And good starting field position. Time to capitalize for Houston. They're going to flip the entire play, it looks like. Yeah, they're all moving around, scramble. This is looking very wild. What are they thinking? They're going to snap it finally. And they're going to go for a strike to Jordan, who goes up, and he cannot haul in the grab. And the few Chargers fans in attendance are loving that one. Second down. They have to make something happen. Mills patient in the pocket. He throws right. He finds Rudolph, who brings it in and fights through the tackle to get to the Texan 46. And the first Houston timeout is called. Still 33 seconds left in the half. Plenty of time to make something happen, but they have to get moving quick. 3 yards needed on third down. Mills gets quick to Rudolph, who gets it, but is stopped a yard short following by a Charger timeout. They want the ball back. But Houston looks like they're still on the field. They want to go for it again. This could be a big mistake for either side, whoever loses this one. Another give to the fullback. He finds a big hole, pushing, and he is brought down after a massive 17-yard gain, and the Texan timeout to stop the clock. Houston is very nearly in field goal range after that play. They busted right open on the Charger 35-yard line. Let's see what they go with. Pass again. They have to. Mills is back. He slings it. And Collins hauls it in. A perfect throw between two defenders. They decide to go hurry up. Not moving fast enough. They have to snap it. Quick, quick, quick. Mills holds on. He throws to Collins. He brings it in. But they don't get the timeout off. Time expires. And that's got to be it. They ran out of time. I cannot believe it. They did not call the timeout in time. A near short field goal gets wiped away. But now, let's send you back to the studio for the halftime report. Thank you for that introduction. Let's take a look around the league today. Over in Indianapolis, the Colts hold a narrow 14-10 lead over the Titans in the AFC South Divisional Clash. Both superstar running backs have been held in check so far, but we will see if one can break out in the second half. Traveling into Maryland's capital, Baltimore, the 2-1 Ravens hold a 13-0 lead over the Buffalo Bills, who have been held scoreless so far with only 17 seconds left in the first half. And last but not least, the last AFC South team in the Jacksonville Jaguars has gone into Philadelphia and has claimed a 7-6 lead on the road with 21 seconds left in the first half. We will be looking to see if this Philadelphia offense steps up with the newly tenured Baker Mayfield. Thank you, and let's take you back to the field for the second half of action. Thank you for that lovely review. The ball is kicked away, and it will be flying out the back of the end zone. And that will be that will bring out this Charger offense. I apologize about that. I lost my words for a moment there. And they're out for the first play of the half. Two backs at Herbert gets the snap. And he keeps. And he throws. And he gets it out right before the pocket collapses. That was clearly intentional grounding, but the refs have not called it. They go pass again. Quick over the middle to Guyton, who he gets 6 on the grab. Another great play by him. And he ate a shot at the end of that one. But I think he'll take the yardage any day of the week there. Now a quick 3rd and 4 to start the half. Can they convert? Let's see what they go with. Another pass call. And he rifles for Ebron, who is wide open to haul it in downfield. He gets into enemy territory before being brought down by Jalen Petre, the rookie. What a play. Way to explode and dominate. It wasn't just 4 yards they got. They got way more after the fact. Looking back, this looks like a blown coverage, and I think it was the defensive end Grenard who was supposed to peel off, and instead they allow Los Angeles to keep this drive alive. They love to see it. They love that energy. Great work by them. Now 2 yards across midfield. They're going to go with the hard count. A lot of movement. And the refs say it's on the... Let's see. Let's see. And they're calling it on the offense. False start. It looks like one of the backs jumped quickly. And that will back them up 5 on this one. Now a 1st and 15. Herbert gets... it's a fake to Eckler. He throws quick to a crossing Williams after picking up 19 on the reception. What a play by them. A great fake to Eckler, who's been dominating the run. The Texans have to respect it, but they faked him out big, and Williams came up with the catch. Chris Harris simply allowed too much room in coverage. New set of downs at the Texan 34. They call back-to-back pass plays. He unloads to the right sideline. Guyton goes up, and he comes down with it. What a play. Their 3rd string receiver, who is already impressed with a touchdown catch on the day. He was one-on-one with, oh my God, the rookie, Derek Stingley, and he did great to seal him out as far as possible, but Guyton went up and got good position to get the best of him and kept position all the way to the ground, and the Texan offense cannot believe he got that and what they just saw. They are on the verge of a 4th touchdown with 10 yards to go. Herbert steps back again, fires, interception, Stingley has it, and he goes down at the 3, and the 3rd overall pick. Derek Stingley Jr. has just made the play of this game, his first career interception, and it comes saving a touchdown for Mike Williams, who had over 1,000 yards last season, and what a time to make that first big play. He was all over him on the route, and also to note, that was Justin Herbert's first interception on the season. He'll definitely be remembering Stingley after this one. Texans take over. They go with an eye for him. Look, it's a run. Huge block by the fullback. Pierce finds room, and he picks up 14 on the first play of the drive. What great work from them. They have all the momentum on their side now. Huge interception, huge run, getting them space away from their backs at the end zone. What a play. They are ready to go. Prime. They have to start making this comeback right now. Lovie Smith is loving it and hyping up this home crowd. He knows they need a new set of downs at the 17-yard line. It's another handoff for Pierce. He runs over the safety Adderley, and he goes down after 6 on the play. 2nd and 4, under 7 left in the 3rd. They switch, and they're going to go pass. A bullet over the middle to Jackson, who goes down before eating a shot, and the Texan defense knows something is cooking now. Mills, he's back. He's set. He's changing up the play. He drops it, though. He slings left. Mechie stands up to secure the ball between 3 defenders to pick up 17 on the play. What great work on that one. Mechie making the great adjustment to get the catch. He has been on fire lately. If the pass game is working for Houston, Mechie continues to be a vital part of that success when it happens. Now in Charger territory. They're going to go with a shotgun snap. Give to Pierce up the middle, and he picks up 5 on this one. 5 to go on 2nd down. Mack in the backfield. They're going to give. No, Mills keeps. And he is immediately brought down by, again, the linebacker, Drew Tranquill, for a loss of 4. He continues to make plays for them. And I'm not sure giving to Mack would have gotten a much better result. But no matter what, you hate to see your QB go down like that. Time to recover for Mills with 9 to go on 3rd down. They're going to snap. He handles it. He steps back. He fires. He finds Brevin Jordan, who shrugs off contact. He turns upfield, and he pushes forward to get all the way up to the 19-yard line. A strong response for the young quarterback after taking that shot last time out. This was already a great play to get the first, but Jordan's ability to break through the tackle attempt extended this one to a 27-yard gain, and they'll take that every day of the week. Inside the red zone now. They're going to go back to the run for Pierce, who gets another solid 4 out of this one. He continues to produce on the ground. 2nd and 6, 15 yards to go. Mack is in the backfield. This time he gets it, and he is only able to pick up 1 on this one. Now a 3rd and 5. Jackson, single receiver on the left. Mack in the backfield. They fake to him, a quick shot, and Jordan hauls it in. And he is stopped on the 1. A great play to haul it in, a yard shy of the end zone. But we have to take another look at this one. This one had just enough zip on it to get past the linebacker, and Mills is putting together a few really good throws here. Staley is not liking the look of this. He has to step up now. This is where you win or lose games. They have to make something happen here. They're ready. They snap. It's a run, and Pierce is stuffed on the goal line. Oh my, 2nd and goal. Let's see what they go with. Another run, and Pierce, he actually loses one this time out. Incredible resilience from this Charger defense. 3rd and goal. 2 to go. Jordan, pre-snap motion. 3rd straight. And this time, Dameon Pierce punches it in for 6 and gets his team to within 1 score near the end of the 3rd quarter. They continue to punch and punch and punch. We have to take another look at this. After all that effort, that faith, they pounded the rock, and Pierce eventually had it pay off with the touchdown. What great work, resilience, effort, everything you look for in a young team like this. They are continuing to show it. What a work of art. And Smith knows his coaching job has gotten them here, but he'll never claim that. Fairburn outs it for the point after. His kick is up, and it is good. Bringing the score to Chargers 21, Texans 14. That one was a 98-yard drive, and they did it pretty efficiently. You'll love to see stuff like that. And LA is going to be taking over with 1:45 left to go in the quarter. Williams is motioned across. They're going to fake to him and give to Eckler, who is stopped quickly after one by CJ Gardner-Johnson. 2nd and 9. They switch. They go pass. It's going to be a sideline shot, and Guyan Q keeps his feet in to pick up 3 yards on that one. Quick third down. 6 to get the first. They're going to go with another pass. Herbert doesn't see anyone, and Grenard gets to him. The ball is out. It's loose. It's loose. And Jerome Baker has it. Jerome Baker recovers the fumble. Texans have gotten this powerful Charger offense to make a mistake, and they have turned the ball over in their own half. Grenard with a beautiful spin beats the left tackle Slater, and another player came in for the additional hit that jarred that ball loose. Texans offense primed and ready with a short field to go. They are set. Give to Pierce up the middle. Has blocked and rides them all the way to the 5-yard line for a 20-yard gain. And after one play, they are in a first and goal position. Mills lines up. He's set. He tries the hard count. Nobody falls for it. Time is expiring. They give to Pierce with 1 second left, and he is 1 yard short of the end zone. That will bring us to the end of this third quarter. The Chargers up 21-14, but the Texans are 1 yard shy of tying this game up here. Second and goal from the 1. They give to Pierce, and that is another touchdown. Oh my, another touchdown for Pierce. What a way to start out the final quarter of play. Many were not giving the Texans much of a chance in this game, but defending their home turf with a currently undefeated season, they may be moments away from tying this game up. And Brandon Staley is not happy with his team. He cannot believe they came back. We have a shot of him coming up. Complete, utter disbelief. He cannot believe they have let this young team get ahead here. Get ahead, tie it up. Fairburn is out to tie this game. And it's good, and we are all knotted up at 21 apiece. What perseverance from this young squad. A quick update on Chargers linebacker Van Noy, who went down earlier today. It looks like the reports have come back. He has suffered a torn labrum and will be out for some time. We wish him the best. But Johnson kicks away. Joe Reed back to return. He gets it in the end zone and just takes a knee. Herbert is on the sideline, getting his guys energized and ready, because this swing of momentum is very, very dangerous. If they hope to leave here with a win, they must combat it now. Starting at their own 25. They set. Hand off to Eckler. He turns inside, and he is brought down after 6. What great vision by him. Still, 2nd and 4. Herbert tries the hard count. He gets quick fire. And Williams secures through contact, and he picks up the first down. Up to their own 38. All their receivers are working with him today, moving well. Herbert drops back again, throws high for Eckler, but Baker in coverage knocks it away. These Texans have a newfound energy, and they know they have a chance. 2nd and 10, after the incomplete pass. Eckler makes a move, and Murray flies in to bring him down after 7. What a great stop by the safety there. 3 to go on 3rd down. This could be a key stop for Houston. It's a run for Spiller, and Malik Collins stuffs him to prevent the first and get his offense back on the field and the ball back with a lot of time to work with. Collins bullies the guard off the line and has free game on the ball carrier. Alohi Gilman is set to punt this away. Standing at the 32, he gets the ball, and it flies right off his boot and goes out of bounds at the 24, they're going to say here. This young team knows the opportunity sitting in front of them. Tie game, 4th quarter. Plenty of time. Chance to topple a Super Bowl contender and move to 4-0. Time to execute. Mills is set. He drops back, and he dumps it down to Pierce, and he's going to get about 3 on that one. 2nd and 7. Hard count fails. Mills gets immediate pressure, and he can't get it away. He is brought down once again by Drew Tranquill, this time for an all-important sack to cause a loss of 13 yards. Tranquill came in on the blitz unblocked, and with the lightning speed brought down Mills in just 3.2 seconds. Incredible work by him. Now backed up to a 3rd and 20. Mills adjusting. He handles the snap. He loads up. Down the middle, takes a shot, and unfortunately, they cannot come down with it. The All-Pro Derwin James in coverage. Mechie cannot bring it down. Chargers get their turn to break the deadlock here, starting on their own 37. Herbert sets. It's a pass. He throws left for Ebron, who falls forward for the first. The momentum has flown back towards Los Angeles, and everyone in the building knows it. Ebron got just a step between him and the linebacker, and that's all Herbert needed here, and he is locked in. Herbert may not have 5 touchdowns today, but he's sure enough producing enough for them to be in a great position today. Up to their own 47 now. They're set. Texans blitz. Herbert looks. Everett. But it's batted down by this safety. Murray once more. Another great play by him. 2nd and 10. After the incomplete, it's an outside run for Eckler. And that goes for 2. And they have seemed to find a solution to the Austin Eckler problem. 8 to go on 3rd down. They're set. Back to the pass for Herbert. He's going to fire underneath for Eckler. And he gets just enough for the 1st down. And they extend this drive. Great effort to fall forward on the tackle. Another look at this one. The Texan defense sagged off just a bit too far, and Eckler gave enough of a fight to keep his team's hopes alive. Great work by them. Let's take a look at this. The Charger defense on the sideline knows they have to lock down this game. 8 yards past midfield, 5 minutes left in the game. Back to the run, and he goes down after a solid 5 on that one. They'll bring us to a 2nd and 5 on the Texan 37. Herbert drops back. Sits in the pocket, fires for Williams, who brings it in, and he gets up, and he goes down after getting 16, and the Chargers have caught fire, and Houston is feeling that heat. They can't believe it on the sideline. They cannot believe what is going on right now. Los Angeles has once again taken advantage of Steven Nelson in coverage, and it gets them into field goal territory, up to the 21. 4 minutes to go in the game. Another run, but Eckler gets caught behind his line, and he only gets 1 on this one. 2nd and 9. 3.5 minutes left. They snap. Quick fire to Guyton, who gets 4, and the Texans are now in trouble. Oh no, this is getting to a tense point here in this game. 3rd and 1. Clock still ticking. A stop here is key. Let's see what they decide to go with. And it's a run. Blacklock misses, and Eckler finds space, and he has enough for the 1st. And that puts them in a very, very good position to walk out of this game with a win. Blacklock did a great job breaking through, but just missed Eckler, and that mistake has cost them big. 6 yards away, 2.5 minutes left. They're set. They call pass. Herbert patient. He fires to a wide open Allen, and the Pro Bowl wide receiver, career Charger, Keenan Allen, puts his team ahead by a touchdown with a little over 2 minutes left in this game. Justin Herbert showed why he is the future of this league to stand tall and wait, but Houston had a breakdown and no one was near his greatest weapon and made the simple play work. And it puts his team in the position to play spoiler to this team who has caught fire, and that extra point puts them up by 7. Lovie Smith can't believe it, but after clawing back, the Chargers finally regain the lead late, 28-21. Dustin Hopkins is set. He will kick this one away for possibly the last time. Smith is back to receive out of his own end zone. He tries to find something, trying to find his blocks, but they do not sit up. He gets taken down to the 23. This is all or nothing time for the Texans. Will their undefeated streak die here, or will they be able to preserve hope just a little longer? Mills is out with his team, and they are ready. 2:20 left in this game. They are set. They snap it. It's a pass call. He waits, and he airs one out, and is just out of the reach of Brevin Jordan, the tight end. Although incomplete, that does stop the clock. Back-to-back pass plays they go with, and he finds Jackson over the middle this time to pick up 10 yards, the 1st, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning again. Chargers leading by a touchdown late in this game. Texans on the offensive drive here at the 33. Let's see what they go with. A 3rd straight pass. Mills is looking. Nothing open. Mills takes off with room up the middle, and he slides down after getting the 1st down. They have to go with hurry up tempo now. Mills is calling the plays. He makes a quick change, but they have to snap it quick. They have to go faster. You can't have this kind of tempo. He drops back, and he throws one up. He's going deep. Deshaun back. They bat it, and it's picked. Interception by J.C. Jackson, and he has space, and he is taken down after getting up to the 28, and that was a huge blow to Houston. Oh my, I cannot believe it. Mills made the decision. He wanted to take this shot. Jackson beat his man off the press, but Derwin James was over to assist, and he batted the ball right to JC for the interception. And LA is now a 1st down away from getting a W out of this game. 1:20 left. Texans still have 3 timeouts to stop the clock. They're going to hand it off to Eckler, who picks up 5, and the Texans use their 1st timeout with 1:16 left. A very interesting situation here. Like I said, a first down ends this game, but a third down stop extends this game even longer. 2nd and 5 on the 33. They snap another run, and Chris Harris is in to bring them down 1 yard shy of the first, and Houston uses their second timeout. 1 timeout left, but only 1 yard to defend on 3rd down. A first down wins LA this game. Let's see what they go with. A give to Eckler, and he has it. Houston calls their final timeout, but it does not matter. The Chargers will be coming out for this next play. They will move into their victory formation. They are set for the first one. The first kneel is down, and with a second straight kneel, there we go. The Los Angeles Chargers have come into NRG Stadium, and despite the Texans surprising the world and coming out to a 3-0 start to the year, the Chargers rode their own momentum to end that undefeated streak here today and bring their record back even to 2-2. No one thought the Texans had a shot today, and quite frankly, neither did I. But they stepped up and fought till the end, and now, for the first time this year, these young guys must learn the pain of defeat in the NFL. To come so close with such a talented opponent, it will be interesting to see how the coaching staff gets them reset and prepared as they travel down to Jacksonville next week as they take on their division rival, the Jaguars. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week for Week 5 action.